Okay, time to call out some more buffoonery and retarded fuckery coming from these females. And Dr. Heavenly is no exception. But nevertheless, it's me again. They hate us, that's why they give a fuck about us at the same time. I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate, even the ones that claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time, which is why they keep us relevant to this day, and I'm back again for today's topic of discussion. Dr. Heavenly is giving dangerous and life-threatening advice to women. Now, before I go any further, as much as I should not have to make a disclaimer, I will in this situation. JD Miles does not condone any violence, no violence at all towards women. In fact, I've been saying both men and women need to keep their hands to themselves. With that being said, apparently Dr. Heavenly needs to stick to dentistry, which is what she's good at, instead of going out giving out advice, putting these females in danger like that. Yes, you got Dr. Heavenly telling these females that it's okay for a woman to hit a man and men should walk away. Dr. Heavenly, have you been out there in the real world? Do you see what's happening out there? And you literally telling these women to do something that might that might that might cause physical harm or worse, life threatening. And before I go any further, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'll leave the link to his full video in the description box. Now, of course, O'Shea Duke Jackson is sympathetic on this one. I'm not. But let's listen to Dr. Heavenly gas these females' heads up, believing that it's okay for a woman to hit a man. Oh, yes, according to Dr. Heavenly, it's okay for a woman to hit a man. And she thinks men is gonna walk away from that. But let's see what she has to say.
I don't give a damn if you slap him in the head with a pan. He's not supposed to hit you back. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I know y'all young folks think it's okay to fight. It ain't. The man ain't he's supposed to walk away, okay? Don't do none of that stuff, okay? And y'all get yourselves together, women. Don't let these men disrespect you. If he's not calling you back, baby, he don't want you.
And guess what, Dr. Heavenly? Out there in the real world, let a woman put their hands on a man and watch what happens. Will these men walk away? Or will these men turn right back around and knock them flat on their asses? Yeah, we all see the videos of these women going around acting like men, putting their hands on men, and next thing you know, they flat on the ground. And I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this shit for years. If a woman goes around putting their hands on men like they're men, guess how these men's gonna treat them like they are men. And I ain't bullshitting either. We all see the videos. These women sitting there these women going around putting their hands on men only to get hands brought right back on them. And as I stated, both men and women need to keep their hands to themselves. And yeah, Dr. Heavy was sitting there saying, "Oh, if he has to put your hands on you, then it's obvious he doesn't love you." Well, guess what? If a woman has to put their hands on a man, she don't love him neither. This is the game we're gonna play right here. If it's wrong for one, then it's wrong for the other. If it's wrong for the goose, then it's also wrong for the gander. Come on, Dr. Heavenly. Oh, you think that? Oh, let me guess, Dr. Heavenly. You think that women being a protected class is going to protect them out there in the real world? No, it doesn't. It don't. The moment she decided to put her hands on a man will be the moment she gave up all her rights as a woman. And yes, these men of today, they not taking that shit. They will hit back. Regardless to if you are a protected class or a woman should have every right to hit a man, guess what? They still gonna get that same treatment. Remember, Dr. Heavenly, there are consequences and repercussions to one's actions. Now, these females could listen to Dr. Heavenly, thinking that it's okay to put their hands on a man and and fuck around and find out the hard way. And yes, as O'Shea Du Jackson stated, these men of today are not like the men that were around when we were growing up. Or like our fathers, or like our grandfathers, or like our great-grandfathers. These men of today are not having that shit. Yes, it's wrong for a man to hit a woman. Yes. Same time, it's also wrong for a woman to put her hands on a man either. And suppose if a woman do put her hands on a man, you really think these men gonna walk away from them? Or will they hit back? Or worse? Put themselves in a life-threatening situation. Dr. Heavenly, stick to being a dentist, what you used to and you're good at. Because you suck at giving out advice. Especially advice that's going to put all these females in a very fucked up situation. Ass out. And the problem continues. Now, I said what I had to say. I'm done on the matter. The link to O'Shea Du Jackson's full video will be in the description box, and I'm out this bitch. Later.